guys, I'm Joey. Welcome back to the Quarantine Cook. Happy Thanksgiving. Tonight we are going to make a roast in the oven. I know it's non-traditional, but we didn't really feel like turkey this year. So with that, we're gonna make some mashed potatoes and we're gonna cook some spinach on the stovetop, and we're gonna do some baked Brussels sprouts as well. Okay, let's get started on this. All right, so I preheated my oven to 325 because with the roast, you want to cook it low and slow. And this is going to cook for a few hours. And to get started, I'm going to put some oil into my pan. I'm using canola oil. You can use whatever you want to though. Just put a little bit in the bottom. And we're gonna start out by braising the beef. We're gonna put it in here, put it in the oven for 30 minutes, and then we're gonna flip it over, and then I'm gonna add my onions and my garlic and the other stuff that's going in with the beef itself. All right, so we're unwrapping our chuck roast here. Beautiful, beautiful. And you can tell it's already tied up with the string. And we're just gonna take it over here. We're actually gonna keep it on the paper so it doesn't drip into the pan. I'm just gonna rub it along the bottom there a little bit. Some more oil on it. We're gonna put the grinds of salt and pepper and season it before we put it into the oven. And I'm going to use a little bit of this Mrs. Dash too. Actually, just going to use the remaining amount I have here. Give it a nice seasoning. Yeah, there we go. Just rub it in like a dry rub. All right, perfect. There we go. We're gonna brown that for 30 minutes, and then we're gonna pop it back out, flip it over, throw in the onions and the garlic, and keep cooking. We're peeling our potatoes for our mashed potatoes. And then I'm gonna get these onto the boil so we can get those going. And it doesn't hurt if a little bit of the skin's still on, so should be fine. Either way. A couple more to go. All right, we've got the potatoes on the boil, and I threw a little salt and pepper in there to season. Timer's going off, so I'm going to pull this out and flip it over. And I'm going to add the onions and the garlic to it. And my potatoes have boiled. I'll turn that off. I'm going to drain those and get it ready for the mashed potatoes. And we're just going to set it right back here for now. That's looking good. Nice and brown. Beautiful. So onions around it like so. Pull that out there. And our garlic. Just throw them around the pan. in. Set that for another hour and a half. Potatoes. I'm just going to drum these over in the sink. I'll just set these back on the stove for now. Burners off. Alright, now we just have to wait for the roast. While we're waiting on that, I'm going to go ahead and do my Brussels sprouts. Actually, let me put just a tablespoon of canola oil in here. And we're going to do just a dab of butter too. Okay. And just put these in here. And we put a little slit in the bottom of these so they cook better. Beautiful Brussels sprouts. Go. Throw the lid on this. And get my gloves on. And I'm just going to flip the roast around, which is looking great. By the way. Yeah, that's amazing. Okay. And we're just going to set this in here. Right beside it. Okay. Now, while we're waiting for that, I'm going to go ahead and whip up the mashed potatoes. I've already drained my potatoes with water. Okay, to get started with, I'm just going to kind of mash them a little bit. It helps when you use the mixer. There we go. All right, throw our butter in here. There we go. Whip that around just a bit. Start slow so you don't make your potatoes go everywhere. And then we're going to slowly add the milk in, because you just want to add the milk until you get it to the consistency that you want it. Oh yeah, these come out great. Love this little mixer. Alright, so we're just going to add a little bit of milk to start with. Okay, and I'm going to turn this up just a bit. Like so. Nice and creamy. We're just putting this on the back element here. I'm going to put a bit of salt and pepper into my mashed potatoes. There we go. And we'll just leave those right there until the roast is done. Yes, I'm playing with the spinach. I love this stuff. So we're gonna cook this on the stovetop. I'm gonna melt some butter in my pan, and then I'm just gonna start putting the spinach in. And when I'm done, we'll put the lid on and it'll steam as it's cooking. And it is amazing. You know, it's really rich in iron and lots of vitamins. It's really healthy for you. That's why Popeye like to eat it. All right, let me melt this butter. Let's turn this burner on high. And Just throw your butter in. Just put a little bit more in here. Put just a tad more butter. All right, my butter is melted almost all the way. So I'm gonna start adding the spinach in. And I've got it soaking in, I've done about 3 soaks in the water just to make sure I got all the miscellaneous stuff, because you know it's growing in the ground out of it. But you do want to add some of this water that's in here with it. It's going to make a nice little broth with your spinach. All right, good. Okay, we're just going to let this cook down. You just want to kind of lightly fold it over into your butter. And then this water that was on the spinach will help it to steam. It cooks pretty quickly though, so it shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. So we're taking some of our water that was in with the spinach, and we're just going to ladle it into this. And I'm going to throw the lid on here. Oh, actually, let's throw some salt and pepper in this too. A few grinds of each should be sufficient. Perfect. And we're just gonna let that spinach cook down. And we're gonna start working on a gravy to go with our roast. We got these Hawaiian sweet bread rolls. We love these things. They're great for the holidays. Put a few in foil, and we're just gonna stick these right in the oven with this stuff. I'm just move my Brussels sprouts back a little bit. They're looking good. And the roast is coming along. It should be done shortly. All right, I'm gonna start working on that gravy. Oh yeah, look at the spinach. Amazing. Oh, it smells so good. I love spinach. See that broth? It is amazing. I made some the other night and it was delicious. I want to pull the roast out in my bread rolls. I'm going to set this roast to the side on my plate while I'm working on the gravy, which I'm going to make in the pan that I did the roast in. Oh, wow. Yummy. Look at all the nice flavor in there already. Beautiful, beautiful gravy. All right, you got this coming up. Oil here. You're just going to sprinkle your flour in. And just stir it into the grease. And we're going to brown it up. Keep stirring it so it doesn't get chunky. All right, so we got this browned up, and a little at a time. Add your water in. Oh, that smells amazing. It's gonna be yummy. We're gonna cut the string off of our roast here. Set that over to the side. Get this piece of it. Delicious. Wow, that looks great. Few potatoes. Gravy. Yummy. Spinach. Slide the spoon for that. It smells amazing. Spinach for each of us. More for this one too. These plates are coming along lovely. Put a few Brussels sprouts on here for each one. Of course, you can always get more later. Oh, beautiful. All right, let's throw a little bit of meat on each plate. Yum. I like the end piece too. Very nice. All right, and voila. All right, a couple of Hawaiian bread rolls on each plate. There we go. Ah, that looks amazing. All right, we're gonna dig into this. I hope you guys have a great holiday. For now, I'm Joey, the Quarantine Cook, and we will see you next time.